So excited! Hey guys, good morning, and today we are going to learn the percent equation. It's very similar to what we did yesterday, only I'm going to give you a cute little equation to help you. So what I need you guys to do is make sure that you have some scratch paper ready to go to do some examples, and make sure that you write down this percent equation somewhere handy where you can recall it, pull it out, look at it again. Good morning. All right, so very important thing you need to write down is our equation up here. I wrote it nice and big. Part equals percent times whole. Okay, so part is equal to percent times the whole. All right, so here is our first example. What number is 27% of 52? All right, now 27% of 52, we have to figure out right here, are we finding our part, our percent, or our whole? And sometimes it's super easy to look at it and go, okay, I'm finding part, or okay, I'm finding percent, or okay, I'm finding whole. Sometimes you may want to look at it like this. Instead of saying, okay, which one am I finding? What did they give me? Okay, so what number is 27%? So I obviously have my percent. So what we have to do today is we have to write an equation for the problem they give us, and then we have to solve for it, okay? So what number is 27% of 52? All right, so they gave me my percent. So I know 27% and of 52. What number is 27% of 52? I'm going to say 52 is my whole because I want to know what number is 27 is a percentage of 52. So we're looking for P is equal to 27% of 52. Now, yesterday I had a proportion set up. I had a percentage is equal to this. I didn't have to change my percents to decimal. But today I'm multiplying a percentage times a whole number. I got to change that. Okay? So percent is equal to 0.27 times 52. All right, this should be easy. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to multiply. All right, 2 times 7 is 14. The 4 can stay. The 1 got to go. 5 times 7 is 35 plus 1 is 36. Drop my egg. 2 times 2 is 4. And 2 times 5 is 10. Okay. 4, 10, 4, 1. All right, now move my decimal 2 places. All right, 1404. I'm going to say that's equal to 14. I mean, doesn't really matter. We're rounding. All right. Oh, did y'all see my answer down low? You did not. Let me lower that. Okay. All right. So we had 14.04, and we rounded it to the nearest whole number. If they tell you to round to the nearest tenth, it would be 14.0. Nearest hundredth would be 14.4. All right, guys. So there we go. Our equation would be an equation, and then this would be us solving for P. So it'd be 2 answers. All right. Now, next example. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna erase this. All right. All right. So it says 25 is 32% of what number? 25 is 32% of what number? And I'm just going to put a question mark there. That's some really good handwriting going on right there. Oh, well. Okay, so we're wanting 25% of what number? Here's our equation. Part is equal to percent times whole. I have my percent right here, so I can go ahead and write that. 32%. All right, now, is 25 a part of this, or is it a whole? 25 is 32%. Well, I know 32% is part of 100, right? So 25 is the 32%. That's my part of what number? What whole number? Okay, so 25 is going to go right here. Okay, and then we could put times W. We don't know. All right, now we have to turn our percentage to a decimal, right? 25 is equal to 0.32. We're dividing by 100 W. All right, now you guys know I've got to get rid of the 0.32 by dividing 0.32. That leaves that W by itself. 0.32. Now, I'm T-bowing this. This is a division problem. Don't look at it as a fraction. Look at it as a division problem. Okay, so 25 goes in my division box. And 0.32 goes out. And I got to move it 2 places. And I've got to move it 2 places here. Okay. 32 will go into 250. Ugh. Let's see. I'm going to say 8 times. We'll just see. 2 times 8 is 16. That's probably not good, I guess. 16 carried by 1. 3 times 8 is 24. 24 plus 1 is 25. Okay, that's too big, but it's barely too big. So I'm going to say 32 times 7 now. Can y'all see that? Okay. 2 times 7 is 14. 4 can stay. 1 got to go. 3 times 27 is 28. Plus 1 is 29. Okay, so 7. It goes in 7 times 294. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. 21 plus 1 is 25. 250. Oh, 32, 14, 21. Guys, y'all, 21 plus 1 is 22. 224. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I finally got it right. All right. Again, it's still Tuesday for me. All right. 4. Okay, 10 minus 4 is 6. 4 minus 2 is 2. And bring down my 0. Okay, 32. Let's see. We knew 8 was 256. I think 9 will be too big. 27, 28. Yep. Okay, so we'll have to go with 8. Because that was 256. We did that just a minute ago. 256. Borrow. Steal. Okay, 32 will go 41 times. All right, I don't even have to do anything else because I'm going to just do nearest whole number. Okay, 78, because that 1 is not going to, even if it turned to a 2, it wouldn't bounce that 78 up. So 78 is equal to W. That's my whole number. My equation would be 25 is equal to 0.32 times W. All right, one more example, and then we're done, and you can practice. So make sure that you are pausing this video when I write this. I'm going to write this next example up there. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to try to do this one on your own, and then come back and see if your answer matches mine. If it does, you did good. All right. My next example is 30 is what percent of 60? It's so lovely handwriting today. All right. 30 is what percent of 60? 30 is what percent of 60? All right, so I want you to pause, and I want you to try to give me an equation and solve that equation, okay? So pause the video. I want you to work it out. I want to see if you can do it. You didn't pause. Pause the video. Work this example out. I'll wait. Hopefully you paused and didn't lie. All right, so we're wanting to solve for what percent? What percent? They didn't give me a percent. So to me, that's super easy. So what percent? So I'm just going to leave a P here for percent of 60 of 60. So it's going to be percent times 60 and 30 over here, okay? That is going to be my equation right there. That's my equation. 30 equals P times 60 if you did X in whatever, as long as there's a variable right here. All right, now, I'm going to rewrite this because I'm going to solve for this. All right, now I know I need to get this P by itself, and the only way I can do that is to divide by 60 to get it by itself. Divide by 60. Ooh, this is going to be well, let's see. All right, we're going to T-bow this. 30 goes in the division box. 60 goes out. Now, it's probably going to give me a decimal number, and I'm going to have to multiply by 100 to get a percentage. Okay. Ooh, wait. All right. 60 will not go into 30, so I'm going to add a decimal, and I'm going to bring it up. All right, right? 60 will go into 300 5 times, because 5 times 6 is 30, add a 0. That is good. Okay, so I have 0.5. So 0.5 is equal to P, a percent, but that's not in a percentage. It's not 0.5%. So I have to multiply this 0.5, and I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to multiply this 0.5 by 100 because when you looked at my fraction decimal percent, and it's still an important information in tidbits, when you looked at that, when we were taking a decimal, when we were taking a percentage and turning it to a decimal, we divided by 100. But when we had a decimal, when it was F, D, P, it was percent to decimal, divide by 100. Well, decimal to percent is times 100. So we're going to move our decimal 2 places to right, or we can just multiply by 100. It's not very hard. Move the decimal 1 place right here, and I get 50. So 50%. And if you think about it, 30 is half of 60. Like, you know 30 is half of 60. So half is 50%. Miss Mitchell didn't put a percentage sign. Okay, guys, good luck on today's assignment. If you need more help or you have questions, you can go to your textbook online and through ClassLink, and you can go to Chapter 3, Lesson 4, the percent equation, and you can do the self-check quiz that goes along with this chapter. It would be really great for you to do that before you do your assignment that is for a grade, because the self-check quiz is not for a grade.